Rachel Holt for NESN.com here with Kelvin Beachum, offensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yes.
Kelvin, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm really enjoying myself so far.
And you were saying that. What's the most exciting thing for you about being here at Super Bowl 51?
You know, it's pretty much like this whole dating game. You just show up at tables and play around for a little bit, answer a couple questions, and then go to the next one.
See if it's a match.
See if it's a match, exactly.
All right, well, you've been very busy this offseason, so thanks for making the time for us. But most recently, you were on HGTV's Fixer Upper.
Yes.
And what you did was pretty cool. A lot of kids dream of doing this one day for their parents. You gave $100,000 to your parents to help them get their dream home.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was amazing. You know, usually when you make your mother cry as a child, sometimes it's not for the right reasons. And this time, it was a very good reason to make her cry. So for me, it was really special to see her crying and to see my dad overjoyed. He's not an energetic person. He's not a charismatic person, but to see him smiling like he was smiling, it was a special moment.
And this was a surprise.
This was a surprise. You know, they knew they were getting the renovation, but I don't think they knew that it was going to be of this magnitude. It was a lot of numbers. It was surprises for me. I didn't know some of those things were going to be in there. So it was really nice. Chip and Joanna did a great job just remodeling the whole house. I mean, it's beautiful. I was down there this weekend to go check it out and spend some time in it and sleep in it. So it was nice. It was really nice.
Okay, well, as a player, you dealt with some surprises this year of your own.
Correct.
With your team, there was a lot of change in the organization.
Yeah.
We got Doug Marrone now as the head coach, Tom Coughlin joining the organization. For you, what's the most exciting thing about it?
You know, I think the most exciting thing about it is when Tom was in his press conference, the introductory press conference, all he said was all that matters is winning. For me, that was what needed to be said at the time. That's what needed to be stressed to the entire organization, and that's what needed to be stressed to the players. Because we got to find a way to win games. If we don't win games, we don't have a job. If we don't have a job, you're not able to feed your kids. You know, so for us, for me to hear those words from Tom Coughlin and Coach Marrone, it was special because right now, you don't want to be. I don't like coming to media row. I don't want to be on media row. I want to be at home, well, not at home, but in a hotel, getting ready to practice for Super Bowl. That's the goal for every player in the National Football League. And when you're not in that position, you know, you're doing something wrong. So we got to find ways to correct those things so we can put ourselves in a position to be at the Super Bowl.
Okay, you're currently in contract talks with the team. What's the latest on that?
I have no idea. A number of people asked me that so far. I've gotten calls from reporters. I have no idea. You know, I've kind of been out of pocket with the show last week, and then with my daughter, just being a dad, you know, for the first time in a little while. Not saying that I'm not a dad during the season, but just not
a little busier.
A little busier during the season. Just had a chance to spend more time with her and my wife. So I've really just been focusing on the family. And then when it's time to talk real business, they give me a call.
Okay, well, you mentioned that you would like to be playing in this game, but with the Patriots, with the Falcons, who are you pulling for?
I'm not pulling for either one of them. I don't care for either one of them. I'm not
honest guy.
I'm very honest. I have no reason to lie about it. But I think it's going to be a fast-paced game. I think it'll be a game that's maybe a lot of points. I would expect a lot of points with that offense that Atlanta has. They can strike at will. But I really think that it boils down to who makes the first mistake. If you make a mistake in this game, it's really amplified. And I think that Atlanta may make that mistake, and I think it may cost them the game. So I'm not pulling for anybody, but if you were to say who I'm going with, I'm probably going to go with New England.
Okay, that's fair. We're the New England Sports Network.
I can care less. You know, I'm a call it like it is. You know, they played my former team last week. I didn't think they were going to do them like that. So, you know, they're a really good team. They're a solid team all the way around. Special teams, offense, defense. They do a great job of just limiting, you know, the opposing team from their best players. They put a cap on AB last week. So, you know, they do a great job of putting other teams in bad situations. And, you know, they've done it for a long time and, you know, still doing it.
Well, Kelvin, you've been doing a lot of good off the field. We'll be looking for you to do some good on the field next season. Good luck.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.